This is a little dry because it's cold. So today we're going to be using the Aqua Rich Pure Essential Toner from Rebonsel. Next, I'm going to go in with the Panthenol Barrier Serum. And this is from Another Face. I love it so far. It's so good. Next, I'm going to go in with my Hamish RX UV Defense Hydrating Sunscreen. And then I'm going to go in. and do my brows. I did my brows. Look a little crazy. Trust the process. Now we're going to go in with my NYX Milk Pencil that I love so much. Then we're going to go in with the white Concha palette from L'Oreal. And I'm just going to set the white shade with the shade Coreanos. And I'm just going to go in there and set it. And then we're going to go in with the shade Bon. And we're going to put that all over the lid. And then I decided, you know what, let's cut the crease. So I decided to go back in with the shade Coreanos, and I was like, okay, let's set this again. So let's try this a little bit. I wanted more of a white look, so that's kind of why I went in with a, and cut the crease a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the Beauty Creation shade Spaced Out. I'm going to put that all over the lid just for a little bit of shimmer. Give it that white, cold look, and that's kind of what I was kind of going for this time around with this look. And it looks so pretty. Now we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of Masa on the inner corner just to get that little bit of a whiter shade. And I was kind of going back and forth between shades, but yeah, I'm done. Finally with the eyes. Then I'm going to contour, and we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Contour palettes. So this is a cream contour palette. I just use the lightest shade and blended that out. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner and put it on my eyes, just in the corners right there. And yeah, honestly, I was so holding my breath when I was doing this. I was so freaked out I was going to mess it up because the eye looks so good. But yeah, I ended up doing good. We're done with the eyes, so now we're going to move to the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream, the serum and the BB cream in the shade number 13. And then I'm going to use my About Face, and this is in the shade F1 Neutral. Next, I'm going to move to my Catrice Concealer in the shade 01. Then I'm going to move to my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And then I'm going to set it with my Huda Beauty. So as I let that bake, I'm going to go ahead and grab my lip liner. This is just a brown shade from L'Oreal. It's from the Peanuts collection that they had. And I'm obsessed with it. It's such a creamy brown look. And I kind of wanted a brown look and lip today, so I'm just going to let that sit for a second. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some powder on a brush, and I'm going to go and wipe off the Huda Beauty. And as I'm pressing it in with a press motion, just so it stays. And yes, I had a little stain there, I know, but it's okay. It's okay. We keep going. We just go in and fix it. And I went in with my Pop Pop sponge and fixed it. That had some foundation still on it. And then I go and set it with some powder just to make sure it stays. And I did the rest of my face. And so next, we're going to move on to the e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen. This is in the shade Bois de Mauve, but I'm obsessed with it. It's such a good brown shade. And I'm going to go in with the shade Cheer, and we're just going to set the blush. And I just kind of want to make it look like my cheeks are red and blushy from the cold. So that's why I put on a lot of blush. It's to film it, but I did go in with my L'Oreal setting spray, and I set it. Here's the final product. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.